Okay, family, I'm bored and I just wanted to shoot this video about the lottery. I might release it tonight, might be today, but the question, the lottery, I think I'm messing up, family. I think I'm messing up because I'm not playing the lotto. Okay, out here in Illinois, the lotto was like $1.3 billion. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion. And I'm not even taking a chance to play the lotto. So the premise for tonight on the videos with all the different little shows that I might show you is I want to know personally, you know what I'm saying? I want to know personally, what would you do if you won the lotto?
$1 billion. Huh. $1.8 billion. And you choose to take the one-time payout. The one-time payout will be $500 million. That's what you'll get. Out of $1.8 billion, you would get $500 million. There was a questionnaire out asking people what would they do. You'd be surprised how many people say they take the monthly payments or the yearly payments, whatever. They want all theirs. Well, you're still not gonna get all yours, but $500 million, I would take that. We don't know how long you're gonna be on this earth. You don't know anything. That's $500 million more.
And I would wait. I'm pretty sure, okay, $1.3 billion, right? The taking it in half, you get the 500 mil. Okay, you will have that free and clear. But annually, you know what I'm saying, out of $1.3 billion, I'm pretty sure they'll give you $10 million a year. However long it took to, you know what I'm saying, okay, I understand, you know what I'm saying, it'll take a long time to pay off, but you yourself ain't never had $10 million annually that'll be given to you a year. So why would you just take all that money all at one time like that? I might be petty, you know what I'm saying? I might be petty, but I'm pretty sure if I just wait until they give me all the money, not just a little bit of portion, that's half. So what? I'm just gonna take a 500. I don't care. I don't care how much money the government want to take. They're not gonna take no 500 million from me. That 300 million. Okay, they probably wouldn't even take that. Probably because you got 1.3 million, you got 300 million, and then you got the side, you got the $1 billion. Okay, out that 300 million, I'm pretty sure the government gonna take at least $175 million, and you'll be in the clear, and you will still have that extra $500 million. So me personally, I think I would wait.
What you had, I don't know. I just couldn't even believe that it was even a conversation, and people were really discussing this and saying, no, they didn't want that one-time billion. They want to get annual payments. Not me. Give me mine now. I'll put it.
Because they gonna go out and blow the money. They want that money right away. You can't wait. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you just won the lotto for $1.3 million. And you mean to tell me you so thirsty, you so hungry to go out there and start buying them mansions and all them damn cars and blowing all that damn money? Because ain't none of that gonna be productive. You get $500 million, your first $1 million, that is not going to be productive. But I'm not stupid. I know about investments. Ain't no way, family. Ain't no way, family. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit up there. Oh, Mr. Jehosa, you can either take the annual payments or you can take a one lump sum payment of $500 million. Nah, hell nah, family. I'll take the annual payments. I will. I sincerely, I will.
Up under my pillow, under my mattress, and I'll be okay. What would you guys do? Do you want the one-time billion, the one-time payment, or would you like your payments annually? Let me know.
I want to know, family. Just like the sister, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what you would do with that money. Me personally, I gotta start. I see how the old people playing the lotto. I'll be listening to the old people, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I'll be playing my baby's her birthday, and yeah, I've been sitting here playing my street address for the last 20 years." So I gotta figure it out, family. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out some good. It's a possibility, brother. You know what I'm saying, sister? It's a possibility that you could. I know it's like 350,000 chance that you hit, but it could happen, family. It could happen. It could happen.
scams you into buying lottery tickets. If you haven't heard the news, someone in LA just won $1 billion in the lottery. Seems like a dream come true, right? Let's dive into why you shouldn't buy into the hype when it comes to lottery tickets. Okay, first off, the odds of winning the lottery are astronomically low. You actually have a higher chance of being struck by lightning twice. Second, research actually shows that many lottery winners end up unhappy and even broke within a few years. Winning the lottery leads to a loss of privacy, strength.
They say that you don't know if you don't play. So, okay, I heard what he said. You know what I'm saying? You got a chance of being struck by lightning, but I don't think that'll ever happen to you in life. You got a better chance of winning the damn lotto than actually being struck by lightning in your lifetime. It's just the fact that if you don't, what's the old saying? If you don't play, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? I see all them people, they be sitting up over there. I never played the lotto. I won't waste my money on the lotto. But then you waste your money on all kind of stuff. People waste their money on frivolous things that don't mean anything. Am I sitting up here boosting up the algorithm for people to play the lotto? No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But this is a topic that we gonna discuss and we gonna talk about tonight or this morning or whenever you get this message. But you know what I'm saying? What would you do with the money, brother? You know what I'm saying? The first thing, okay, you won the lotto. You got $100 million. The first thing you do is you go cuss your boss out. The first thing you do is you just pack up all your stuff out your place and you just leave. What do you start doing? You start cutting off family members. Sister, what you do? You won the lotto. You're going to be like all them other females that get a divorce. The husband didn't even know that she won the lotto and she's been keeping it secret. I think it would be hard for me to tell a person, anybody, I don't care if it was my kids. Oh, Jehoshaphat, you won $200 million. What are you gonna do with the money? I'm pretty sure, family, that'd be something that I would take to the grave with me. You know what I'm saying? I am not foolish, family, by no means.
Here's a thought. You think the amount of people who lose the money they won in the lottery is actually skewed because the people who play the lottery are already poor at managing money? Just a thought.
Okay, I heard what she said. Okay, now, if you've never had money before and you come into money, the first thing you do is just start blowing the money. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it, family. I'm a good steward on whatever I have. And I don't think that me having $100 million would change the way I feel about myself. I don't think it'd change. The only thing that it would change about me with having money like that is that I wouldn't stress off of money. That's the only thing. I don't think money can change me. I don't think money makes me or it can change me. But when you never have, you know what I'm saying? You never have anything. And then you come into money. Brother, you're going to be stupid when you win the lotto. You're going to go out there acting a damn fool, you know what I'm saying, and lose so much. Sister, you listening to me? Hi, Jehoshaphat. I ain't never had it, Jehoshaphat. You're going to be stupid, you know what I'm saying, when you actually come into this great sum of money. And you have money now. You're not struggling. You're not impoverished. You're not living in poverty. You're not living hand to mouth. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go out there and do something stupid because look what she's saying. She's saying the reason why they lose the money is because they ain't never had the money before. That's what she's saying.
When we asked Bill to reenact buying his scratchy ticket.
I just won 250,000.
Change your
I'm
life.
not joking.
Change your life.
I just won 250,000.
Family, that's not even $1 million, and that would change my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I would look down at people. I'm not saying that that's even $1 million, but I know what to do with that money, so it would change my life. You know what I'm saying? I suggest, sister, when you hit the lotto, please don't go tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I know you love them people and everything, and you gonna help them. You gonna help them, sister. You gonna help them. But you're not going to make it obvious. You're not going to, they going to come up to you. They going to be like, oh, girl, I had some hard times. I can't buy my kids no groceries. It's okay. Don't buy them all the groceries, but give them a little something. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that I would be foolish. I don't think that me winning $30 million that I would go out and broadcast it to the world, you would never know it. You know what I'm saying? You would really have to do some investigations to find out that that was me that actually, brother, you gonna be foolish, brother. Huh, Jehoshaphat? Yeah, Jehoshaphat, I'm gonna be stupid, Jehoshaphat. I'm gonna go buy me a brand new car as soon as I get the money, Jehoshaphat. I'm gonna go buy me a brand new house, Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat, I'm gonna quit my damn job, Jehoshaphat. Oh, Jehoshaphat, I'm gonna get a divorce. See? You see how people be thinking as soon as they get some, as soon as they get a little bit of money. Change your life. Change it. I would probably cry too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm a grown ass man, but $250,000 being dropped in my lap, I would probably bust a tear. I understand, man. I understand. I completely understand. Now y'all remember a while back, the brother Abraham such and such. They said the brother had a problem reading. He had a problem writing, but he won the lotto for $30 million. And he didn't even live a year after that. So as I look at some people, I look at, okay, you got the people who sit there and they be in a worse state. You know what I'm saying? That money, it brings them actual pain in their life, and they have to suffer. And for the life of me, I would never understand how you could get all that money and then you be paying. They would have been better off being poor. Let's put it that way. They would have been better off just being poor. Then you got the people who win the lotto and then they end up dying. You know what I'm saying? So then you got the people who win the lotto and they actually know how to spend the money. But in this case, the brother Abraham, he won that money and they got him killed. And this is the lady who did that to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's stupid. That's what people make me think. Do you think I'm that ignorant? Do you think that if I knew that man was dead,
she took advantage of that man like that?
I wanted to know what they did to him. I wanted to know.
Lady, you did that to him. You know what I'm saying? It's been proven. You did that to that man over that money. Sitting over there scamming him out of his money knowing he couldn't read. Scamming him out of his money knowing that he couldn't even write properly, that he didn't have no education. And then you're going to sit there and kill that man and then turn around and bury him in your backyard.
Kept looking. If I would have known he was in my yard, don't you think that, why would I lead him back there? Do you think I'm really that stupid? Do I look really that stupid of a person?
The unluckiest lottery winners of all time. When Etta Mae won $51 million in the lottery, she was in such disbelief that she couldn't stop shaking when she went to claim her prize. So she asked her piece of shit son to sign the ticket and claim the jackpot on her behalf. But her son claimed the jackpot as his own and took all the money. When William Post won $16.2 million, his girlfriend sued him for some of the winnings and actually won the case. Also, his brother hired a hitman to kill him so that he could get the money for himself.
See, this is why I suggest, sister, when you win the lotto, that you don't go telling nobody. You know what I'm saying? Brother. When you do hit the lotto, you know what I'm saying? When you do win, you know what I'm saying? Play them numbers, you know what I'm saying? That people like, oh, Jehoshaphat, I've been playing for 2 years. Why do old people be so much on playing the lotto? You know what I'm saying? So that let me know that we got to play the lotto. We got just enough chance to get hit by lightning. We got a better chance to win the lotto than actually getting hit by lightning. So I'm pretty sure that y'all going to win the lotto. But I suggest that you don't go running and broadcasting the fact that you just won that $3 million, you won that $50 million, you won that $250 million. And I ain't never seen the lotto go up so much in the 80s and the 90s. I have never seen the lotto hit $1 billion if it not been in the 2020s. In the 2020s, maybe 2017. But I ain't never seen nothing like that. But now the lotto was up $1 billion. You got a chance to win. Hold up. You got $2 in your back pocket that you gonna probably forget, and you could play $2 and win $1 billion. It's still a possibility.
These are some of the unluckiest lottery winners of all time.
Now, of course, her burning through all this money brought a lot of suspicion, and someone gave an anonymous tip to go check her backyard. The police were able to get a warrant, and 9 feet under the ground in the backyard was Abraham's dead body. Apparently, at this point, Dee Dee tried to actually pay people to take the fall, offering up to $200,000 for someone to come forth and say that they committed the murder. However, no one took up her offer, and in December of 2012, Dee Dee Moore was found guilty of first-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison.
Was tipped a lottery ticket.
My bad.
And she won $10 million. I mean, she just couldn't believe her luck, right? I mean, she was so excited, had to go tell all of her friends. She was screaming it from the mountaintops. But within 48 hours, she started to run into a few problems. Now, what were the problems? She got sued by her coworker. She got sued by the person who gave her the ticket. And she got kidnapped by her ex-husband. Oh, and by the way, to get away from the ex-husband, she had to pop him right in the chest. But finally,
Hold on. She got sued by the people who work with her because they was hating and they was jealous in the fact. Okay, she got sued by the person who gave her the ticket. Why you gonna give her the ticket if you didn't want her to win? Then it wasn't even her current husband, her ex-husband kidnapped her for the money. This is why I say, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way, family. Ain't no way in hell. I got love for my family members, but I wouldn't tell them I won the lotto. You know what I'm saying? I can sit up and be like, AT, I love you. Grandmama, I love you. Mama, I love you. I still wouldn't tell them nothing. I wouldn't even tell my kids, family. And you'd be like, oh, Jehoshaphat, you so cruel, Jehoshaphat. Oh, you so secretive, Jehoshaphat. Oh, nobody ain't gonna. You damn right, family. You damn right. I wouldn't tell a soul. I'm pretty sure, family, I would take it to the grave with me. Some things you're supposed to take it to the grave with you. You know what I'm saying? And that is something I think you should take to the grave with you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be flamboyant and you shouldn't go out there and splurge. Don't be stupid when you win this money, brother. That's what I'm saying to you, sister. Hi, Joseph. Don't be stupid when you win this money. Okay, Joseph, I'm going to keep my circle small. I'm not going to tell nobody. See, you're going to tell somebody. You're going to end up telling somebody. You already sound like you're going to tell somebody, girl.
beat all of those cases, but unfortunately for her, with the little bit of money she had left, she actually got taken to court by the IRS, which eventually put her in the red. The curse of the lottery winners is...
So damn, I don't understand. Wasn't it for $10 million? Didn't she pay the taxes off the $10 million? You see how people who really don't, they don't know how to spend money right. So it's like it's a curse to them. You know what I'm saying? Getting all that money at one point is like the demon leaving the house. You know what I'm saying? The demon, he came to the house. He seen it was all swept up. He left. He traveled and dry places. Then he got all his homies back together. And then he brought 7 more unclean spirits, more stronger than himself. That's what it seemed like to these people. You know what I'm saying? How the hell do you go from being broke to then being rich, then to being broke again? Ain't no way, family. Ain't no way. Your brother Israel could sit up here and have $7 million. And then the next time, let's say 7 years later, you check in on me 7 years later and you see me living out on the street. That don't make no damn sense, family.
Win the lottery like that, it's like very easy to find a financial advisor and be like, hey, make it so that I can live off of, like, you can literally tell them, I want a lifestyle where I spend $2 million every year. Put my money in places that it will generate me $2 million a year. But for some reason, is it every lottery winner runs out of money?
Dude, I was in an Uber when I was watching the TikTok clip, and then the Uber driver's like, what are you...
So that's what it is. They get the money, you know what I'm saying? And they don't think. You know what I'm saying? They think, okay, I got $30 million. I got $50 million. I got $100 million. Then they just start spending and spending and spending and spending. They don't put their money in no trust funds. They don't put no money in no CDs. They don't put their money in no IRF. They don't put their money in no damn, not even just the bank itself. No type of investments whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? That's why your brother Israel, I'm not dumb. I don't live outside my means. I don't think that the lotto would be a curse to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't tell my family. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell my friends. That'll be like your brother Israel. Okay, I win the lotto, right? And then I go to work tomorrow. And then I just start telling everybody, y'all know I hit the lotto, right? Oh, poor ass people up in here. Look at ya. Oh, broke ass, 9 to 5 ass. I got $15 an hour looking ass. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I would not do that. I wouldn't sit up there and go in and pull out all the money that I got and just start blowing it until I got my check and I'm just living my life. I wouldn't go to the downtown Chicago on Michigan Street and go to the Porsche dealership and drive out in a nice gray Porsche 911. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, family. But some of y'all would, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all would take that money and y'all would spend it like there is no tomorrow. Y'all be in Dubai, y'all be in Hawaii, y'all be in Maui, y'all be all over the damn place, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be all up in the damn jet and first class showing your ass, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, as soon as they won the lotto, I'm telling you, they would go to work tomorrow. They don't even have to go to work, family. But they gonna go to work and they gonna show their ass, you know what I'm saying? They gonna start capping on all the people at work. They gonna start capping at their boss. You know what I'm saying? When some people get money, it just makes them more horrible than what they already are. It's a shame, family. But ain't no way, brother. When you get that money and you actually win the lotto, sister, when you get that money, do some investments. Invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Invest in small businesses. Invest in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Invest. You want to have a return on the money that you already got. Even if a person sit up there and they have the $30 million and they just put it in the bank, just the interest on that $30 million is going to be a lot of money. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to wait on the money, just like the people, they're not going to take it annually. They want that $500 million right now. You know what I'm saying? Family, invest. Brother, you got this video. You finna hit the lotto, brother. You better invest. Sister, you got this video. You know what I'm saying? You finna hit the lotto. You better invest.
Buddy. I'm an immigrant. I came from a poor country. Like, this money's a lot, right? Like, I've been struggling. Like, I'm a father. I work full time. I have a daughter. I want to go home. I want to spend time with them.
I would probably cry. You know what I'm saying? That's $30 million that he just won. It's just the fact you wouldn't see me crying. When I went up there to get that money, you wouldn't even know it was me. It wouldn't be no way in hell that I would broadcast my face on national TV saying that I won. I broadcast my face all the time. Do you think your brother Israel is silly enough to broadcast his face showing that he just won $1 billion? So the mask that I had on, I would probably be emotional because that is a whole lot of money right there.
But you know, as a father, you want to balance it out, right? Like, should I work or should I, spend time with my daughter and not have food, right? Like, those kinds of stuff. So I know the struggle for every Canadian around. So with this amount of money, I'll be able to spend more time with my daughter, with my wife, with my family. Like,
that's right.
And of course, like, living here in Surrey, and then I've been living here for over 4 years now. Like, I could really see the struggle, right? Like,
But he messed up. You know what I'm saying? He messed up because he showed people that he won the lotto. What if his wife, what if she's just all about money? What if she seen that and she was all like, well, I don't really have to be with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of husbands and wives. They really don't like their partner like that. And the only thing that's keeping them together is probably the roof over their head or whatever the amenities that other person is willing to provide. So that's a test. That's a test of character for yourself, ain't it? You see all these people, they get the money. You know what I'm saying? They got the money. Now they partner. They don't even want to be with them no more. They like, man, I just been married with her for 15 years. I just take half her money and leave. It's sad business, family. It's sad business. Okay, now from the first footage I got of this, it's much more clear. But from what the brother's saying, he's saying, okay, at one, I thought it was only $300 that he had won on the ticket, right? But then now they're saying that the ticket that the brother had was $10 million. I'll let you be the judge of that. But this woman right here, you don't need no woman like that, brother. Sister, if it was a man that acted like she acted, you don't need that man in your life like that. That's too much.
Come here. She just scanned the lottery ticket. It's $10 million on it, and this is happening.
My lottery ticket back. I don't trust you with my lottery tickets. I don't want you. No, because hey yo, so seriously, yo, get my ticket back. I just want money on it. Get my ticket back. Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? I just wanted $600.
How could you? Okay, he said 300, but how could you hate on your mate? This is why I say it'd be hard for me to sit up there and tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? Do you think I would be silly enough to tell my wife that I love her and everything? I love her. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And some of my sisters, they be like, Joseph, you don't love your wife. You not gonna let her in on that you won that. Hell no, sister. I'm not gonna let her know that. I love her and everything. I'm gonna do for her. I'm gonna do extra stuff for her. I'm gonna be doing all the whole world for her. But for me to tell her, I remember, I love her. A man is commanded to love his woman. I love her, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no way in hell, you know what I'm saying? Your brother Israel is going to sit up there and be like, yeah, baby, come in here. I got some good news to tell you. Hi, Joseph. Yeah, baby, we doing good, baby. I just won a lotto, baby. Yeah, baby. Hell no, family. Not even, family. Not even.
What are you doing? You gonna? Are you freaking serious, yo? Yo, you serious? You gonna tear my lottery ticket that I just won?
You got to get out my car, lady.
Yo!
You got to get out my car.
His divorced wife, whose ex-husband won $273 million in the lottery. Mike.
Remember, he said 270 million. He didn't say 27 million. He didn't say 17 million. He said 200. No, how much did he say? Let's go back.
She's the just divorced wife whose ex-husband won $273 million in the lottery. Mike Mursky never had a steady job in their 15-year marriage. And when they divorced 5 months ago, she was ordered to pay him alimony. Now, at age 53, this regular Joe is mega rich. She doesn't want a penny of his winnings.
Your ex-husband won over $270 million. You were the breadwinner when you were married. You think you're entitled to any of that?
The only thing that I would like to see is obviously termination of spousal support.
Eileen says the lottery jackpot doesn't change the way she feels about Mike. The marriage did not end on a happy.
I just want to know, how is it? You know what I'm saying? This has got to be the most, I don't know if she's stupid or they just jacked her up like that. You know what I'm saying? But how, okay, they said she was the breadwinner for the 5 years they was married. They was probably married longer than that, but she was the breadwinner. He couldn't get no set. He couldn't keep a steady position. So he wins the lotto and she ends up having to pay alimony. I don't get it, family. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the most bad luck that anybody could ever have in lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen, he won the lotto. He got $270 million. She wanted the divorce. She didn't get no money out of that. You know what I'm saying? She was the breadwinner for 5 years. They said he couldn't keep a steady job. But she's the breadwinner. She don't get none of that money. And she had to have a good ass job, because I don't even see how that would play out in court. You got one party that only make $150,000 a year. Then you got a other party that got over $200 million, and you still gonna make the person who got lesser money pay alimony? That doesn't make any sense. So out of all the unlucky women in the world, this is the most unluckiest woman I have ever seen in my life. Most unluckiest woman.
She's the just divorced wife whose ex-husband won $273 million in the lottery. Mike Mursky never had a steady job in their 15-year marriage. And when they...
See, look at that. They was married for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? 15 years. Okay. I'm not a heartless, cruel bastard. Ain't no way I could be with a woman for 15 years supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Supporting me and having my back and having me down. I sit up here, I win the lotto, $270 million, and I don't even kick her down $1 million? And that's being petty. You know what I'm saying? That would be me being petty. You know what I'm saying? I won the lotto. I got $270 million. This woman on the other side, she done did all this, then put up with all my business, and I can't even write her a check. I wouldn't even write her a check for $1 million. I would come bring her $1 million in a suitcase, and I would tell her, hey, baby, I know things, things didn't work out between us. I know we gotta go our separate ways, but on good faith and on my good conscience, go ahead and take this $1 million right here and live your life.
Divorced 5 months ago, she was ordered to pay him alimony. Now, at age 53, this regular Joe is mega rich. She doesn't want a penny of his winnings.
Your ex.
Not only is she the most unluckiest woman in the world, she the most stupidest woman in the world too, because ain't no way, family. Ain't no way. The shoe is on the other foot. I've been taking care of this woman for the last 15 years. She wins the lotto and she not gonna give me no money. I would sue her ass. Say it again to you. I would sue her ass. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the court gave to me, it'd be more than what I had.
Every week, with the same numbers at Tesco's. It's something that I've done for the last, say, 5 to 6 years. I spend about £40 a week on lottery tickets. I've had about 30.
I don't know what pounds is. I really don't know their currency like that. That could be $40. It could be $80. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But what I do know is I got just enough chance, just like you got just enough chance to hit this lotto. We really do. You know what I'm saying? We really do. Am I saying that, Jehoshaphat told me that I'm going to win the lotto. So when I get paid, I'm going to go down and buy my whole check on lotto tickets. I never said that. You know what I'm saying? You can't put that on me like that. I didn't say that. But what I did say is you have a chance to win, just like anybody else. I just hate when I see, and I tell a lot of older people that's older than me, and then the people that's my age, I tell them I hate seeing young people hit the lotto. And I've been working for the last 35 years of my life, having the government take money out of my checks, and the government take even more money out of my checks. So I get really pissed off and I get angry when I see some 20-year-old or some 18-year-old or some 19-year-old hit money in a lotto. I get mad every single time. I just get mad, but I can't be mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I get pissed off. I get mad, but I shouldn't be mad at them.
Wins altogether for over the last 15 years. I went to Tesco's at Brook Green to validate the ticket, and when the lady put the ticket into the machine, she says she wasn't able to pay me that money out and that I needed to contact Camelot. I rang Camelot to say that what's happening. I gave them my claim number and they said that the claim number is no longer with them anymore. It's been passed over to the investigation team. That was around about 3 weeks after. 2 days later, I received a telephone call from the investigator to say that he was coming to my house. He came on the Wednesday and he apologised regarding about having to come round and see me about this, but he needed to make sure it was me that was purchased the ticket. Well, I did say to him about, like, why am I being investigated? Because, you know, it makes me feel very uneasy, as though I'm being treated like a criminal because I've won £800. He said, because of the amount of wins that you've won, he said, that's why we're investigating you. And I'm still waiting for my claim, and I still have not heard nothing at all.
But you seen what she said. She said she won the lotto 15 times. You know what I'm saying? 15 times. So they would investigate her over something like that. See, that's why when I said you got to stay consistent with the numbers that you're picking, and then you got to stay consistent on you remembering, okay, it's Wednesday night. See, I don't even know the nights when the lotto is. I gotta do my research on Illinois lotto. And I just got to do, maybe I need to pick some old numbers. Old numbers hit too, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I got to do my research to figure out what the days is, when the nights is. But I see our people out here and I see them playing. They want to win that damn lotto. It's life-changing.
I just think it's disgraceful, disgusting the way that I've been treated. and I'm sure there's many others that have been treated the same. I don't know if they're...
But lady, you won the lotto 15 times.
Winners that lost everything. This is Billy Harold, and he won $31 million a few years ago. And the same day he won, he called up his job and quit instantly. He then proceeded to go on a spending spree for his family and friends.
You see where he messed up the first time? He quit his job. That's strike number one. Strike number two, he let his family know that he hit the lotto. Let's see if he get 3 strikes.
Things such as cars, homes, and other luxurious items. But he also donated some of that money to local churches and charities. You could say he was a generous man with a big heart. But less than 2 years later, Billy's wife divorced him and took most of the money, but more importantly, the children as well, leaving him broke and sad. However, he thought he could call up the people he had helped over the years, but no one was here to help him, and he eventually unalived himself a few months later.
That's where Billy got the 3rd strike at, because he unalived himself over money. Money should not make you or break you. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that money can actually be a curse to some people and then be a blessing to other people. Why it just can't be a blessing in everybody's hands? It's the fact that people are just not that smart like that. You know what I'm saying? They not that smart, because you seen as soon as he got the lotto, the dumbass move he made, he quit his job. Why? That's boasting. To me, that's boasting, being pride and being arrogant. He quit his job. Okay, you got all that money. That's strike number 1. Strike number 2, he went out and he started buying homes and cars for all his loved ones. Strike number 3, I told you, you know what I'm saying? He told his wife. She divorced him. Y'all can't sit up here and tell me that woman, I know don't know her, and I know you don't know her, but you can't tell me that she didn't leave that man over that money. That's strike 3. Then he had a strike 4 because he killed himself. Damn, how sad is it? So this is why I say it could be good in the hands of some people, but it could be worse in the hands of others. But at the same time, all in all, money shouldn't break you. Okay, if you don't got it, it should break you. But if you got it, it damn sure shouldn't break you like that. So I don't understand. All right, family, since I've been keeping you going for so long on this show tonight, I'm going to leave y'all alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you get back to your world again. Thank you for coming here in the house that God has made and chilling with your brother for a little, because you're going to hit that lotto, brother. Jehoshaphat, I don't know about it, Jehoshaphat. I've been struggling, Jehoshaphat. I got to get another job, Jehoshaphat. I got to work overtime, Jehoshaphat. Oh, Jehoshaphat, why you say that, bruh? Sister, you going to win the lotto. You know what I'm saying? I hope you learned something tonight. You know what I'm saying? Sister, you going to hit that lotto. I hope you learned something tonight on the show. But thank you for coming over and spending time with your brother here in the house that God has made. We're going to leave it right here for tonight with our sister.
She had it. She had everything going to her mama. However that perceives her.
Let's take it back. My bad. Let's take her all the way back.
A lady
Go ahead,
winning $1.3 million in the lottery, but she was going through a divorce, so she had it. She had everything going to her mama. However that perceives her, because I've never won, but.
And you know, men, we not that smart like that. We're not gonna be sitting there checking the mail. We really don't even want to see the mail like that, because you know we're gonna see some bull in the mail. What is it going to be? A bill, an advertisement, somebody trying to offer us something that they're not really going to give us. So, yeah, she's slick. She real slick because she hid it from them. I don't think a man is able to hide anything from a woman. You be like, Jehoshaphat, it's men that cheat on women all the time, but they can't cheat without being found out. That woman, she going to find out. You know what I'm saying? God, he said, when your mate is being unfaithful to you, that he will send you a spirit of jealousy. So I don't understand. Half the people that's being cheated on, God told them. He sent them the spirit of jealousy to let them know that their mate, their spouse, is cheating on them. I don't think that it's a man alive that can hide a lot of different stuff from a woman like that. She eventually gonna find out.
The checks, the whatever, everything was going to her mom. So she hid it.
To her mama house, okay.
From
She was hiding.
The husband and the judge. Well, 2 years later.
And the judge? How she hide it from the judge? Didn't she have to forward all of her financials of all the money that she make in the divorce? That's the first thing they tell you. What do you own? What do you have? Y'all gonna have to split this down the middle. So how she was able to hold, that's amazing right there. She hit that from the judge.
A paper came to the husband's house by mistake. And it stated that she can now apply for a one lump sum. Trying to explain, giving her options, what to do with her money. So she must have been getting it in payments. But they sent a letter saying she could do it in one lump sum. So now he knows she hit the lottery. So he contacts him.
Hold up.
You hit the lottery.
Okay, go ahead,
We
sister.
were married.
Go ahead.
She's like, you're not getting none of my money. He's all, okay. Why he sue her?
Damn.
He takes her back to court. The same judge that...
Let me stop you right now. She shouldn't have never tried to hide anything. That's where she messed up at. You know what I'm saying? This is where she messed up at. She was trying to hide that money. Okay, now if you're going to hide the money like that, she might as well go live in Hawaii or something. She might as well took the money and just got out whatever state that she was in, and they could have tried to extradite her from whatever state, wherever she would have to fight it in another state. She should at least did that if she was going to try to hide that money. Okay, sister, go ahead.
Granted, their divorce proceedings was over everything. That's what they went in front of. That judge looked her in her face and said, you hid that information. He said you had a paper that you was to fill out, and it asked about finance. It asked about assets. It asked about this, and you lied on that document. You pretty much lied. He said because
what you did do.
The day that you sent and reported that paperwork, and he has it all right here, receipts. He said you had already had 4 checks
from the lotto
deposited into your account, but not your account. He said because it looks like, who is such and such? And she said, my mother. He said, yeah. He said, you and your mother went and opened an account. I said, oh, they do all of that? He awarded, which makes no sense. From what I read it, he awarded $1.3 million. He awarded the husband everything she had in her account and further award. He awarded the husband.
Damn, all the monies.
Now, again, I just heard this, and when I just heard it, I was like, oh my God, is this true? So then I dug a little bit into it, and yeah, I just didn't think that they would award him all of it. I thought
all the money.
But unless I'm reading wrong, so if you guys Google the story, the young lady went in $1.3 million and keeping it away from the judge and her husband, and then you Google it.
And that's not the only time that a case like that then happened. Either it be the woman or the man. You know what I'm saying? They try to hide it, and then they go to divorce court, and then whoever was trying to hide the money, they end up getting all the other party ends up getting all the money. So, thank you, sister, for being on the show tonight. Thanks for all my brothers for coming in tonight and listening to tonight's show and all of that and good. I hope you learned something. Brother, don't be a damn fool when you go out there and you win that damn monies. Sister, don't be a damn fool when you go out there and you win good. You win real good. You win all the money. Don't be a damn fool, sister. Go ahead, sister.
Let me know what you hear or read, because I didn't think that was possible. What do I know?
Yeah, it's possible.
You know, you guys are smarter than me, so tell me what happened. How did they get away with that? How did the judge award her husband all of that money?
Damn.
It's like he's punishing her because she lied.
Yeah, that's what she get.